Good morning. Today, I'm going to be telling you about chapter 1, the home of Abraham. So, first, the Chaldeans knew nothing. And they had they didn't know nothing about anything outside their home country. But they didn't have subways, trains, cars, any electronic or high-tech vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
All they had were camels and asses. And God sent something to a man named Abraham, which is it just contains the words "die" and "thee." And then the man who God talked to was named Abraham. And what he understood from God meant, you exit this land and I will show you a place which I will uncover once you are there. And then Abraham did go with his family members, known as his mother, his very old father, and his fatherless nephew. Then they rode the camels and asses, which carried all his beautiful belongings, which carried all his beloved belongings with beloved creatures known as their family. I'm making fun here. Okay, so they were outside, kind of outside after they left the shaman. After they left the shaman country, they were going somewhere, and then they kind of went to a rocky cliff. His father died because it's his place of birth. And then Abraham climbed it. He climbed the cliff. No, that's correct. He climbed the cliff, and then something happened. I don't know. Then I believe he was close to the island, or very far. The end.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I think there might be some parts there that you missed. Like, do you remember how Abraham is like? How was he famous, or how do people know him?
They called him as the He person. H per God. Hesea.
Hebrew.
What does a Hebrew?
That is at the last part. Okay, but in the story, it was Abraham was described as a great man. And why was he a great man? What does he know?
He was adventurous, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
He was kind of famous for being adventurous.
I think you must have missed that part as well. So Abraham is a great man because he knew about the moon and the stars, the rising and the setting of stars.
Oh, right.
Remember that?
He was very smart.
Yeah, he was very smart. And then, you were right that God called him, and he was ordered to leave their old land and go to a new one. Okay?
Are we still in the video?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, and also, how about, do you remember that part when his father died?
Yeah, when he was at the cliff or in the desert out of his homeland.
Was it a desert?
That's how I think of it to be.
That's what
He
you
died
thought
there.
of it.
He
Okay.
died there
Okay, he died. And then,
because he was out of his birthplace.
why do you think he died?
Because he was out of his birthplace. That's what I heard from you. Check it again, please.
Oh, okay. I think that his father died. You have to think. And during the first part of our story, it was mentioned there that his father was already old.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was already old. His old father.
Yeah.
Old father.
Okay.
I said old father.
So do you think that he died when he crossed the river? He crossed
The river?
their land? No, he wasn't able to cross pa.